hold on. Give me a second. Body the run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you know up. You cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Jack Flaherty. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go? Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Just missed.
Ball.
Hammered, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ball one there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Meadows on the move. And there's one down. Here is Aaron Judge. Big time power.
Aaron Judge.
Flaherty, in his 8th season, 29 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. And
That's
ball one
That's inside.
to Judge. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
Strike.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
2 balls.
For the second. Out. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Detroit, towing the slab in today's game, Luis Gil.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
Meadows.
Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the right fielder.
2 outs, bases empty. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, bases empty.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
No, that's out.
And they'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Second inning set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Flaherty back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-0.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues.
3-0.
Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Second inning here, no score. And another ball.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that's in for a strike.
3-1.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Just missed.
Foul ball.
Meadows settles under this one, and that's the third out. Back here in Detroit City, these Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise, snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason, they won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
Up and in, going to count 1 and 2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Andy Ibanez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2. New inning getting started. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Throw on to Torkelson. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So digging in, Jason Dominguez.
Number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Meadows makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Green makes the catch, and that is that. Back at Comerica Park. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers.
Rogers.
And he swings through that one.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
A little bit low, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Just missed. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Up the middle, Volpe. And Gleyber Torres retired. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith.
Second baseman, Colt Keith.
Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. That misses, and that is ball one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That ball's carrying. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one way outside. 1-0. Strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
There comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes, calls it in, and there's one away.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Stanton swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. No pitch signaled now, and a balk is being called. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Carpenter sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and down to shortstop, Zach McKinstry. And that one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wells collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now batting.
So digging in, Parker Meadows.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Meadows, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The next offering misses. 2-1. The Yankees leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And a foul ball. 0-1 down.
1-1.
In the dirt. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The Tigers, the first baseman, Spencer.
Here comes Torque to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Back-to-back singles at 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Now it's going to be Riley Green. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Relay throw home. Tag. Not in time. Safe. And it's a one-run game.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Fouled off. He was late. Carpenter, the runner at third. Torkelson on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-2.
Got him! And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Back here in Detroit, we go to the top of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Flaherty back to work. That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Meadows pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo.
One out,
Cabrera.
runner at second. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Ibanez jumps, throws, and he gets him. Nicely done.
The batter, the shortstop.
So the lineup
Anthony
flips over.
Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
No, he's
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Two on, 2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back at Comerica Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And that is out of play.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. And next to hit for Detroit, Colton Keith. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch, inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Aaron
now
Judge.
For the Tigers, number 68, Jason Foley.
On a line, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-1 now. Fouled off left side. Judge gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's one away. Giancarlo
Now
Stanton
batting,
to the
the
plate
designated
now.
hitter,
0 for 2
Giancarlo
in this one.
Stanton.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter, the catcher,
Austin Wells getting ready to hit. That one fouled off. Green on the run. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the tie.
A shortstop.
Now on the bump, Ian Hamilton.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good eye right there.
That's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the air, right field. Judge is there. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows is struck out, and he is walked. That one not close. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 is the count.
Fastball right back to the mound. 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And that one fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here is Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 87.
And that's in for a strike. Holton, in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. The 1-1. Going back. Makes the catch, gliding out of the warning track. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 2. Dominguez checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And look out.
That got him. Take your
as
base.
that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner takes off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Meadows hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Swings through that. Dominguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success.
Went back to the knuckle curve, and it was a good idea. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only win of the game so far.
In the air, left side. Dominguez under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Third baseman.
And now here is Andy Ibanez. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
No balls. 1
Holding
strike.
on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
And that misses. And now it's
1
even
ball,
1
1
and 1. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just
1
pulled the
and 2,
string.
Up and
That's
in.
a ball.
And the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on the first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We go to the 8th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Holton back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Check swing, went around. 0-2.
0-2.
Good eye in that spot.
1-2.
Throw on to Torkelson. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The white
It's Aaron Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 down, base is empty. Bellinger up to hit. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Ibanez fires over to first. 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Gleyber
Now
Torres.
batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
That one is absolutely belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
So the tying run at second. Right through there for a strike. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air to left center. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Now
highest
batting,
gear
shortstop,
and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wild.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Preston.
Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Way high with that one. And the count 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th.
Runner takes off for third. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Down to number 2 hitter, Parker Meadows.
Now batting, center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Squirts away a little bit,
0-1.
but no advance from the runners. Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Now 1-1.
Ball. 1-1.
In the dirt.
1-2.
Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he can't come up with it. And they put the tag on him for the out. All set to start the 9th in this one. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Now pitching for the Tiger.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ben Rice.
Now looking for a little insurance here to start the 9th, Boo.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The tag, and he's out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swings through that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's too high. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And that should be extra bases. Wells makes the turn at second. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there.
Comes through with the RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Baez makes his way towards it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 9th. Now Devin Williams on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Got him. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
31.
And now Riley Green. There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Williams is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Heal with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
intertwined with no place to go.
La bolsilla llena, me siento como un buster. Todas se